Today we're going to check out Final Destination Bloodlines on 4K UHD. I'm not here to talk about how good or bad this movie is, I'm just going to share some of my thoughts on the audio and video quality. Now let's go over a few tech specs. The movie was shot in 12, 6, and 4K. It's got a 4K DI, it's rated R, runtime is 110 minutes, aspect ratio is 239:1, and the audio is in Dolby Atmos. And before we get into the audio mix, if you're unfamiliar with the Dolby Atmos Object Viewer, which shows you which speakers are being used, you can find a link down below in this video's description that tells you all about it. You can also find the TV, the projector, and the audio system that I use for these videos listed down there as well. In keeping with the trend of horror movies having killer audio mixes, this one continues that trend with having a true dynamic Atmos mix. Here, around 6 minutes in, it's got some really good immersion. You'll hear the wind blowing outside, people chatting in the background, and the size of the restaurant is convincingly captured in the speakers. The family gathering at 50 minutes does the same thing by surrounding us with ominous music, the lawnmower in the background, and of course, the inevitable death. At an hour 27 minutes, there's more ominous music with objects that fly throughout your room, leading to yet another kill. At an hour 33, even more ominous music with little audio cues that hit through different channels until the big explosion, which also happens to be one of the biggest bass drops in the movie. The bass has some ample kick during the major action scenes, but didn't go crazy hard. And the dialogue was always easy to hear. And thank you to Kaleidescape for providing me with this copy of Final Destination Bloodlines so I can bring you, the home theater movie loving community, this 4K review. Now if you want to get your movies weeks and sometimes months before they come out on 4K Blu-ray in the same if not better quality, consider getting a Kaleidescape for your movie watching needs. Links are down below in this video's description. The video quality is clean and pristine. It was shot digitally, so it's got that 4K crispy look. Detail is clearly visible right down to the individual strands of hair, and the textures in every shot are razor sharp. The CG was decent, albeit noticeably fake, but given the context of the movie, I thought it worked well. The color palette is very natural with excellent saturation, never coming across too vibrant or too dull. The HDR makes the explosions jump off the screen, and the specular highlights are bright but never blinding. The black levels looked excellent, elevating contrast while retaining shadow detail in every darker shot, and I didn't notice anything being crushed. I haven't seen the other Final Destination movies in several years, so I'm just going to take a stab at it and say that this is probably the best looking and best sounding movie in the franchise. I'm going to go with a 9.5 for video. The audio will use every one of your speakers, whether you've got 2 speakers or 22 speakers. It's got a solid bubble of sound, although I would have liked some more clever effects placement within the soundstage. The bass was good, not great, but as a whole, it will provide you with some really fun surround sound development. I'm going to go with an 8.9 for audio. So what are your thoughts on this new installment in the Final Destination series? Have you seen it, and which one do you think is the best? Leave your comment down below and let me know. Now if you do want to pick up this movie, I will leave some links for it down below in this video's description. As always guys, thanks for watching. If you want, you can follow us on social media, and if you want to support the channel and get exclusive content or great discounts on audio and video gear, then stop by our Patreon page. Be sure to like this video if you found it useful and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you again in the next video.